Hello and welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. And this is the match reaction to Everton's 2-0 win away at Ipswich Town. The first away win for quite a long time. It's got to be said. It's the first one of 2024, I believe. Obviously had a rough run of form at the end of last season, and where we weren't winning home or away for a good long while, but um, obviously had a good home run at the end, but the away form was becoming a bit of a problem again, as it has done for so many years. But that's finally been rectified now with a really good performance, I think, and a really well earned 3 points. I think it's an indication that defense is becoming a lot more solid now. It's seeming a lot more settled, even without Brantford back in the team. Obviously, he's only managed to make one appearance for us so far this season in the other win against Palace. But it's two clean sheets on the bounce now without him against Newcastle and Ipswich. So I think the signs are starting to look really promising now. And in the podcast on the week that I do with Max, check that out by the way. If you haven't watched that, once you finished watching this video, um, we discussed about how we're entering a run of fixtures that are really winnable fixtures on paper, I think, and are probably going to be going to be a very important period for our season. And we both stress the importance of starting off that run with a win away at Ipswich. And obviously we knew going into this game it was going to be quite difficult. Ipswich have shown some decent signs. Haven't got their first win on the board yet, but have shown some decent signs in their games and got some good results against some good teams. And obviously that extra hunger to get that first win, they'd be looking at a team like ours and thinking they're there for the taking. But I thought we dealt with all of that very well. They had a good chance early on, hitting us on the break. But other than that, I'd say we were mostly in control, especially in the first half. And the pressure paid off. We had a um, Calvert-Lewin almost scores very early on, capitalising on a mistake, which again, it's something that Ipswich have done quite a bit this season, playing themselves into trouble. So it was quite clear that was drilled into us. So be alert, be and make sure you capitalise on any mistakes they make. And obviously, Calvert-Lewin fluffed his line a little bit there, but Ndai gets himself on the score sheet. Another goal for him to go with the really good performances we've seen from him so far in an Everton shirt, really becoming a fan's favourite very quickly. And had another very good game today, topped off with the goal. And then, of course, Michael Keane, fantastic finish, it's got to be said. McNeil does very well for this goal as well. Special mention to him, wriggling out of a very tight space, getting the ball to Keane. And Keane, again, somehow is the best finisher at the club and proved it once again with a really well taken finish on his weaker left foot from a tight angle, flashed past Muric, had absolutely no chance, and suddenly we go into the break looking very comfortable indeed. Obviously, you have this little bit of the hoodoo in the game so far this season where we've gone 2-0 up. We've been managed to be pegged back and ended up losing both games, but that was put to bed very quickly, really. I think it was clear which were growing into the game in the second half, and as our legs began to tire a little bit, they were starting to knock on the door a little bit, but an only real clear-cut chance was that one early on, I'd say, really. Otherwise, I thought we dealt with the threat pretty well, and I thought Mangala came on and really shored us up in midfield and won some very important tackles and was able to recycle possession for us well and get us up the pitch and get the ball away from the danger zone, really. I thought we defended the lead very well indeed. Um, and as I say, that's been a bit of an issue this season. Obviously, last season our defence was so solid and can be relied upon. It was the lack of goals up front that was costing us, and it's kind of been a bit the other way around this season, to be honest. I think we're scoring with a lot more ease and having taking our chances better than we have done than we did last season anyway. Um, but it's been the defence that's really been letting us down up until the last few games, where it's starting to look a bit more back to normal, a bit more settled. Obviously, Mikalenko coming back into the side today and looking very solid. Ashley Young putting in another very solid performance, I think. James Tarkowski, I thought looked back to normal today. Really, another captain leader's performance, I think, from him. And yeah, like I say, I just think it was very very solid. I'm gonna record a players rating video after this, so if you would like to catch my more in-depth thoughts on the player's performance, then make sure you check that out. But yeah, just to summarize this, really, basically what I said at the start, it was important that we, not only got a draw wouldn't have been enough today. We had to win this game, really. Um, but I think the confidence wise, and like I say, going into this run of fixtures, you need to start off well, start off with a really routine win, which is exactly what we did. We managed to cope with the Portman Road atmosphere very well, I thought, and just a very thorough and professional performance, I think, and got the job done. So I'm sure Dyche will be delighted. I'm sure the travelling fans will be delighted. Great away day for them. Last rays of sunshine, I imagine, for the foreseeable. It's got to be said. So hopefully they all made the most of that. And yeah, just a good day, I think, and yeah, move on to the next one, really. So, and yeah, I think that basically sums up my thoughts there. So please leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment below giving your thoughts on the game. As I say, stay tuned for the players rating video, which I will just be about to record once I finish this one. And subscribe to the Toffee Blues channel for more Everton content. And we will see you in the next video. Up the Toffees.